Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today, quick update video on what's going to happen in 2020. I'm Alcast from Alcasthq.com. Make sure to subscribe and ring the bell. Thanks. So I haven't uploaded a lot recently. People that watched my last video, they know why. I was working on my bachelor thesis, but I'm finally done. The only thing I have left to do is a presentation, and that should be a cake. Once I got approved or I finished, then I'm completely done. I can focus 100% on content creation. The Skyrim just got announced, and a lot of people wonder, well, what's going to happen? Like, what are we going to get with Skyrim? New class, maybe new mechanics, new skill lines, and so on. So obviously a lot of my content will resolve around Skyrim, and I already made a website article, a news article just about the event they will hold on the 16th of January. I will also be in Las Vegas live streaming from there for like 1 hour. I will probably post, I'm not sure when exactly yet. Once I know, I will tweet it, let you know on Facebook and in the YouTube community section and so on. So if you want, you can check it out. I will stream it on Twitch, so it's twitch.tv/Alcasthq. So I made a full map here about all the clues we got, because a lot of people received sort of maps and hints. It's not 100% sure what it's going to be. I mean, we know we're going to Skyrim, right? But it's, for some people it might be interesting. I will put the link in the description. So my focus will be website in combination with YouTube, and Twitch live streaming will be like a secondary thing. Because the live streaming thing, for me, for my content, it takes up most of the time and it pays off the least, in my opinion. So I think it's kind of a good idea to push that aside a little bit. I will still stream, just not as much as I used to. Now, looking at the content, like always, the meta builds, I will keep them up to date like the other stuff. And I want to focus on solo content, so I want to build out the solo category. At the moment there's only a very few build, and like always I want to make Magicka and Stamina builds for all classes and setups. Sure, the difference between a group and a solo build is not that big, but especially for newer players, it's really hard to understand what skills you have to use. Maybe you need more defense, more stamina to block. So solo builds should help to kind of cover that, and I will also try to explain things a little bit better. Because obviously newer players need more help than people that already played the game for a year or two. That's one thing, the solo content. This will probably be a process throughout the whole year. Then we have sets. So here I already have PvE endgame sets like Stamina, Magicka, Tank, Healer. And I want to create separate articles for sets, create videos alongside with it so we can have discussions together, which will also fit well together with ESO sets. Wöhler and I have been working on translation, so now you can already see there's like a German version and a French. There will also be a Japanese version and so on. Not everything is yet translated, okay? Like things like the region is still in English, but we are working on it. The sets, they're all translated, so if you want, you can check them already out, okay? It's just the menu and things like that is still on English. But the sets itself, they're already translated German, French, and English. Now, if I see that there's a high demand in like these German translated sites, I might also actually start to translate my builds. But only if it really pays off, because it's a lot of work and I'm a little bit afraid, because it would like put a lot of extra work on me. But if the demand is here, I could definitely consider doing it. So yeah, that's for ESO sets, skill book, and the housing site. So we will try to get English is like the main thing right now. Then we're trying to get German, French, and Japanese translation. Should work. So that's this about Elder Scrolls Online. Hopefully Skyrim will be a blast. Hopefully it will have less performance issues than elsewhere had this patch, especially looking at you queuing system. But we will see how it turns out. I'm sure the new content will be exciting. Hopefully it will work like intended. Elder Scrolls Online is not the only thing I want to do. I also want to just start doing like maybe vlogs or something like that, or videos where I talk about stuff not necessarily related to Elder Scrolls Online. But we will see. I want to experiment around a little bit, maybe push less videos, experiment a little bit more, because it's also nice for me to try out new things. And if I still have time, maybe add or start adding a second game, but we will see how it turns out. There's also a few other MMOs that are launching this year. Usually I don't check out most of them, but like New World looks interesting. I'm not sure if it's the right game for me, but I will definitely test it out. And if it's actually fun, I might also try out some content creation alongside. But we will see how that turns out. I think I talked enough. If you have any questions, ask me in the comment section below. I will start pushing out videos about the Skyrim stuff. There's some exciting stuff that we already know. And all the links in the description. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Cheers.